Oh, yeah.
Hi, and welcome back to Sarco. This week we're going to talk about a gun that's iconic. It's the Luger. Now, everyone thinks of Luger, we think of German. These are going to be the Swiss Lugers. Switzerland actually was the first country to adopt the Luger in 1900. Their Lugers were manufactured by DWM in Germany until 1917. In 1918, the Swiss decided to, in Bern, set up their own factory to produce the Luger, and this is the first model that they produced. It fires the 7.65 Parabellum, a 93 grain bullet going about 1,300 feet a second. Basically is a copy of the German Luger with all of the features of the Luger. Hump on the back, 4 3/4 inch barrel. We have a serial number in 2 places. This was in service. Eventually the Swiss said, let's simplify the gun. I know simplify in Swiss usually isn't something to hear together, but they did, and they came up with the model 1939, which they began to produce in 1934. They produced it from 34 to 47. A couple of features that they changed, and we'll look at the two and you can see. The grip safety, you can see on the original, was small. It had an opening in the back that could collect dirt. On the 29, they expanded it and made it wrap around so it comes in. On the early Lugers, there was checkering on a few of the parts, checkering here, 2, 3. The Swiss eliminated that. Other big change they made was the trigger. You can see on the original how you have that half moon. Here they just went more of a direct trigger. These guns were made until 1947. They're available for both military and commercial markets. On the early gun, we have Waffenbrick Bern here. On the 29, what they went to was just the Swiss cross on here. Serial numbers in 3 places. 1, also on the barrel and on the toggle. This has the red grip, a composite grip. They found it wasn't a durable grip, so they replaced it with a brown Bakelite, either brown or black, depending on the serial number range. Again, it's the same gun, just with a few modifications on it. So after we straighten the trigger, another that's not right. Another change they made was in the magazine. 2 rivets compared to 1. When they straightened the grip, they took this hump away to aid manufacturing and also flattened the bottom and got rid of these 2 rounded areas. So we have 2 of the early ones with red grips. One of them has a P on it, which means private purchase. So after a soldier was issued this, when he left the military, he had the opportunity to purchase the gun and hence the P stamp. There's also, and I don't have an example of it, 2 blocks of numbers where there's a P prefix to the serial number. That meant the gun was made for commercial purposes. So we have the early one, we have the 29, we have in the red grip, also in the brown grip. These are all in very good shape. Be a nice addition to any Luger collectors. This one, I don't see a P on these 2. There's another one with private purchase. So you can have the option of getting one that was privately purchased or one that never made it out into the public, either as a commercial gun or as one that the military had taken. Each gun comes with a holster. Most have 2 magazines with them. The magazines may or may not be original to the gun, as the Swiss did not serialize the magazines on them. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 of them here that are available in the showroom or online. They should be all online next week. Again, I say I'm not an expert on these, so this is a little out of my area of expertise, but I do appreciate your time, and if you like what you see, please subscribe, and we'll see you again next week. Thank you.